Biggest mistake yield farmers make, those looking to generate an income from crypto to create cash flow from their DeFi portfolios. And the mistake is super obvious, and it's one that I think most people are making. It is super early right now. It's like 6 a.m. Yes, I'm on a paddleboard. We live on a lake, and felt inspired to share the answer to that question because being on this paddleboard in the middle of the lake sort of brings the point home. Biggest mistake that people who are yield farming or looking to make an income from their DeFi portfolios is not treating it like a business. Every time we have an entrepreneur or someone with an investing background, they do really well yield farming. They're the ones that you see, hey, I started 3 months ago and I'm making 300, 400, 500 bucks per day. Hey, I've been, doing this 6 months and it's super hands off. Hey, I've made $25,000 in fees last month. Those who don't have entrepreneurial experience or investing experience, even if they have large amounts of capital, they typically quickly quit, or they think it just doesn't work or it doesn't work for them. Why? Because one treats it like a business. I've been in business for over a decade. Not all months are the same. Your bank accounts will fluctuate. The amount of capital you have fluctuates. You go through high seasons, low seasons. But what remains consistent is cash flow. And a lot of people get into the DeFi yield farming game and they put up some capital and then they see it fluctuate. It drops by 10%. And then they freak out, they exit, and then they lost some money, and then they try it again and they lose a little money because the market's just having a bit of a downtrend and they, I'm out, I'm done. As long as you're investing, and this is the golden rule, as long as you're investing in assets that you would want to hold long term, you're okay. Yes, your portfolio will fluctuate just like a company's bank account. You should see my bank account. Sometimes there's 50 grand in there, sometimes there's $700,000 in there, and it fluctuates. There's different expenses, there's things we invest in. The cash moves, just like your DeFi portfolio. And yes, the assets you're holding will fluctuate in price. Your portfolio might be worth 8 grand today, and might be worth 7,200 tomorrow, and it might be worth 9,200 the next day. That's how fast crypto moves. But what we're looking for is that daily cash flow and then taking that and investing it even further. Basically yield on yield on yield. And that's it. That's the biggest mistake. It's this big emotional reaction to their portfolio fluctuating. And those who can overcome that or get beyond that, they end up doing really, really well. They make consistent cash flow. They're not seeing it like, this is what my portfolio is worth, and they're not seeing it like someone who just buys and holds. That's a good way to put it. We got to get out of that mentality. But if you're looking for cash flow, because to me, the most important asset is time. And so I want things that produce cash for me so I can buy back my time. It's that simple. And you can get the best of both worlds, by the way. We've done probably 50 videos on this. You invest in cash flow, then you take that cash flow and you invest for the long term. That's how you supercharge your bull run bag. That's how you can turn 5 grand into a lot, or 2 grand into a lot, or 50 grand into multi 6 figures. Because you're earning cash flow and you're stacking for your bull run, and those are appreciating. You can get the best of both worlds. I do. But if you're not patient and you can't stomach the volatility of crypto and DeFi and your portfolio is fluctuating in value, then yeah, you probably will not win this game. You'll see maybe short-term success. As the markets are all green, you'll be like, yay. But markets aren't green forever. They go sideways, they go down a bit. The question is, do you want to produce cash flow? Let me know in the comments. This is a cash flow game. Just like you can invest in different types of real estate. Some are positioned for appreciation and they don't really make a cash flow. Some are positioned more for just cash flow. Some are, there's 12 different strategies you can use for real estate. Same idea. DeFi and building a DeFi portfolio that cash flows you is not the only way, but it's a way, and it's a really good way for cash flow. It's better than any other cash flow source. But it doesn't have to be your only thing. You could invest in some crypto, some DeFi, some real estate that you buy and hold. Maybe you got some Bitcoin underneath and you're just holding that appreciation. Okay, perfect. Then you're investing in some rental properties or multifamily, or maybe you're buying an apartment, a DeFi portfolio, something that cash flows you. Maybe you're investing in some really low cap stuff. Maybe we could see those as kind of like rehabs. It's like super low cap, kind of new to the market but holds a lot of potential, and you're investing low and selling high. Maybe you're not even yield farming that, but you're looking for a 10, 20x, and that's a part of your portfolio as well. We gotta think holistically, and we gotta think long term. This is not a 2 week, 2 month, even 6 month thing. Where do you want to be in 5 years, 6 years, 10 years? How does crypto and DeFi play a role in helping you achieve that? Where do you want to be personally in 10 years, and how can crypto and DeFi help you achieve that or accelerate that? That's the game we're playing. And those who play that game, they win. Those who play the I need results now and I'm going to get rich tomorrow, they lose. Because you're going to be disappointed. There's also deeper psychology of money and the spiritual connection we have with money, which most people have a very poor relationship with money. Very poor. Like, poor is being gracious. Horrible. A dysfunctional, messed up relationship with money, and it causes them to do very funny things. Whether they have very little or they get a lot, it causes them to do funny things. And I see it all the time. It's like, we've got to overcome that. And that's on a spiritual plane for most people, or at least an emotional plane for most people. Maybe that'll be a topic of video 2. Let me know if you want video 2 with that said. I'm going to leave some videos on the 4 corners of my screen. Go get it. Let's get it. Let's make it happen. There's so many yields to create. I wish more people knew about this opportunity, because I think their minds would be blown by what's possible. Keep studying. Hang out on this YouTube channel for an hour or two. Study some videos. Again, 4 corners of your screen will be 4 videos to study. And with that said, like this video, subscribe to this channel, share it with someone you think. This channel won't grow without your support. So share this video with someone you think it could help. And with that said, I'm out of here. Peace.